Do not fault those soldiers who remained loyal to me, for I treated them well. They did not experience what caused most people to rebel, and remember that most of my men deserted to join the rebels anyway. Countless skyships flew in from all nations with numberless rebels and every archnite in their order, and they laid siege to Hydon. What followed was the largest battle in the history of Telos. It went on for falls with endless engagements, withdrawals, redeployments, feints, flanking, and more engagements. I later learned that it was Rhaeton who was commanding the attacking forces, which made sense, for only a master tactician like he could have matched me at every turn. In disbelief, I saw there was no way to win. I was defeated, and so I fled, escaping Hydon as the rebels took the palace. Amazingly, I felt like the fallen hero at that time, the true and just ruler of the empire, betrayed by his own people. I hated them for that and swore revenge on everyone who dared oppose me. I would return and kill them all. I sought out a quiet place where I could plan, and there I was consumed by a rage which eventually turned into resentment, depression, and then regret. When the only person you have for company is yourself, you eventually ask yourself some hard questions. It took time, but slowly I saw my mistakes. And then even more slowly, I confessed them to myself. This took a few years, but it wasn't until the 10th that I truly comprehended the full magnitude of my crimes. The agony of soul that came upon me in that fall is more than I could describe, and from that time on, I have had no greater desire than for my wretched existence to end, to finally free the world of Dalen Namarin forever. But that would have been the easy way out. I wanted to die and escape the horrible pain of my guilt. I decided on many occasions to turn myself in and face the justice of the world, only to stop, knowing that if I did, I would definitely be executed, which would grant me the very thing I had desired for years. So instead, I chose to prolong my pain, and it has been exactly that. Years of pain, suffering, and regret. But I cannot live forever. Beyond my control, death finally draws near. I wonder what it will be like. Will my existence end as some claim is the fate of those destined for outer darkness? If that's the case, I see it as a gift. I'll soon find out. I could lie here in this hovel and wait for the inevitable, but that doesn't seem right. My life has been a plague on this continent, and leaving my body here strikes me as wrong. The world deserves to be rid of Dalus the Conqueror once and for all. Perhaps I should cast myself from the continent. That does sound poetic. Whichever way my life ends, know that it's an undeserved mercy. If the light truly wanted to punish me, it would curse me to live. This has been the life of Dalus the Conqueror, written by his own hand. I have not written this to make excuses, but to confess my countless crimes. I was a tyrant, and let the world remember me as such. Farewell.